Hi everyone, I wanted to give a bit of an update on Julia. I'm sorry it's taken so long, things have been a little bit busy at home. Anyway, I just kind of wanted to give everybody an update as to where things are at right now. I guess I wanted to start off by clarifying a bit with what happened at Homewood du Plateau. So I want to make it clear that Julia did not refuse treatment at Homewood. That isn't the case. Just to kind of give you a bit of a background as to what happened was we had a few people reach out to us asking us if we had heard of Homewood, and this is in Guelph, if we had investigated their program as they felt it might be a good fit for Julia. So kind of what happened is our family, as well as our family doctor, had completed referrals and sent it to Homewood in Guelph, seeing if we could get Julia into there, as we knew that they had a DBT program. So Homewood in Guelph came back to us saying although they do have a DBT program there, they do not treat those diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. They did, however, say that their location in Montreal, so Homewood du Plateau, has a residential DBT program treating those with borderline personality disorder, and that Julia would be an ideal fit for that center, and they referred us over to their Montreal location. So the only thing we were told, though, is that their Montreal location was private, and then it was up to us to come up with financing for treatment. And that's where our fundraising started. We started trying to raise the money to get Julia into treatment in Montreal. It wasn't until we'd pretty much come close to our fundraising goal, when we scheduled our meeting to do the tour of the facility and when Julia met with the psychologist, that we found out that Homewood du Plateau, after the assessment, still, even though Guelph referred us there, still has the right to deem whether Julia was a right fit for their program or not. So with that being said, even after our visit, you know, I had already mentioned that we kind of left with not a great feeling. You know, we were kind of walked away with, and, you know, Julia didn't have, you know, a great connection with a psychologist, and that would have been Julia's key worker. You know, although it wasn't great, Julia had not refused treatment. We had not let the facility know that we were refusing treatment. That wasn't the case. Just we kind of had hopes and expectations. And, you know, after our visit, our hopes and expectations weren't quite met. With that being said, when we left, we were told from someone at the facility that their medical team meets every Tuesday, and that they review cases, and that someone would be in touch with us to let us know whether they felt Julia was the right fit for their program. We got a call the next week, and Homewood du Plateau, they were asking for more medical information from Julia. They wanted documentation of discharge sheets from when she left hospitals, that sort of thing. So we provided them with all of that information, and as of yet, we have not heard back from the facility. So there again, like I said, we haven't refused treatment. We just felt it wasn't a great fit. But by all means, you know, if it kind of comes down to no treatment or nothing, of course we would never refuse treatment. However, I mean, you do have to understand that this is our daughter's life. And we know that the kindness shown to our family with all the fundraising we've been doing, the donations given, this is just a pure gift. We know this is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and we need to make sure that we're making the right choice for our daughter to get the treatment that she needs to get well. And that's why I said my husband and I were continuing to search for other treatments, because we want to send our daughter somewhere that we know, that we feel will be a good fit for her. You know, we didn't feel that Homewood du Plateau was going to be a good fit, a great fit. It would be better than nothing, that's for sure. And we have not refused. We're still waiting to hear back, but we are still searching for something that we feel will be a better fit for her. And, you know, we actually, the good news is we've been, you know, calling, searching, and it's so frustrating. You know, my husband and I break up, you know, the facilities and who's calling who, and we kind of have a spreadsheet going and check off, you know, who we can cross off the list. And You know, we'll call some places and, you know, you have to be 21 or older. We'll call some places and, you know, they'll treat borderline personality disorder, but you have to have it in conjunction with an addiction. And there's just so many, you know, rules and qualifications, and it's just tiresome. Anyway, we finally found a facility. It's called Clearview. It's in Los Angeles. It's right by UCLA. And there's so many wonderful things right now about that program. What it would look like is Julia would be in treatment Monday to Friday. It's an intensive DBT program supporting those diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. She would be in treatment Monday to Friday. She would be in treatment from 9:30 to 5, 9:30 to 4, every single day. DBT regularly every day, 2 personal one-on-one therapy sessions every week. And the one nice thing about that is, even though it's not residential, we have been speaking with the facility, and my husband now has leave with work that he has the ability to go to Los Angeles with Julia. So it's a 1-month intensive treatment program. However, at the end of every single day, Julia would be able to come back and have my husband there, so her and he can spend time in the evenings, whether, you know, they just want to try to relax or go for a walk or go to the mall or do something like that. So, you know, Julia's reassured that she'll have somebody close from home there with her. We're reassured that somebody will be there close to her. So we've looked, there's, you know, different facilities or places that Paul and Julia can stay while they're there. There's Airbnbs, there's hotels, there's even with the university students are gone. So there's residents they're looking at renting out for the month. Anyway, the program looks exactly like what we're looking for, like the treatment Julia would need. And it's just so nice that we can look at having someone from home, since Julia's going to be so far away, someone from home to be there with her. I think it's kind of comforting all of us to know that. With that being said, Julia has her assessment booked with Clearview this Wednesday at 5 o'clock. It's going to be a phone assessment. It's probably going to take about an hour, at which point they'll let us know if they feel Julia is a right fit for their program, and our fingers are crossed that it's going to work out. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that update to kind of clarify things, to let you know where everything is at. I will be in touch soon, and I'm so badly hoping when I do reach out again, it'll be giving you an update, letting you know that Julia's on her way to treatment and on the road to recovery. Another thing also I want to mention is, if they do feel that Julia is a good fit for their day treatment program, that they will be able to admit her into the program in under a month. So it'll just be a matter of booking flights, booking a room, and heading out to get the help that she so desperately needs. Anyway, that's it. I just wanted to let you know where things are at. I want to thank you all again for your continued support. It just means so much to our family. Thank you so much. And that's it. We'll be in touch soon. Take care.